Psalm 55, verse 1. Listen to my prayer, O God. Do not ignore my plea. Hear me and answer me. My thoughts trouble me, and I am distraught because of what my enemy is saying, because of the threats of the wicked, for they bring down suffering on me and assail me in their anger. My heart is in anguish within me. The terrors of death have fallen on me. Fear and trembling have beset me. Horror has overwhelmed me. Verse 6. I said, "Oh, that I had the wings of a dove. I would fly away and be at rest. I would flee far away and stay in the desert. I would hurry to my place of shelter, far from the tempest and storm." Next to this passage in my Bible, I have some lyrics written down from a song. The song is called "Fly Away" by Lenny Kravitz. For those of you who don't know who Lenny Kravitz is, that's probably okay. But he was kind of popular in the 90s, and so when I was very young, I was born in the late 90s, my mom would play different songs, and I really loved "Fly Away" by Lenny Kravitz. And I think of that song when I read this passage, which I hope not everybody thinks of Lenny Kravitz when they read this passage, but this is what some of the lyrics from the song say. I wish that I could fly away into the sky, so very high, just like a dragonfly. I'd fly above the trees, over the seas, in all degrees to anywhere I please. I want to get away, I want to fly away. I can't fly as much as I wish I could, but I can climb, and I've climbed to many spots in my life, some of which I was allowed to climb to, and some of which it's debatable. And what I loved about climbing up the spot, sometimes I wanted to get a good view of some things, but other times I just wanted to get off the ground. And when I would get up somewhere high enough to be above the chaos of everyday life, there's this kind of unexplainable, transcendent peace that would kind of come over me. And I don't know if you've flown in an airplane, but like when you come above, like when you go through the clouds and you come above and you're above the clouds in the sky, when you look out the window, it just looks like a painting. It looks like pure, untouched beauty. And there's this kind of peace, like nothing could ever happen wrong up here. And then you remind yourself that you're 30,000 feet in the air on it, and something could maybe go wrong. But today I want to encourage all of us to evaluate our flight patterns. And we can't physically fly, but we all know what it's like to fly away, whether it's from something or towards something. And in this time right now, things are crazy. There's a lot of chaos, and there's a lot of things that we want to get above and get away from and experience some peace from, fly away from. And today I want to encourage us to fly towards God. Later in this same psalm, this is what David writes in verse 22. Cast your cares on the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken. But you, God, will bring down the wicked into the pit of decay. The bloodthirsty and deceitful will not live out half their days. But as for me, I trust in you. And that last line, but as for me, I trust in you, we have to remember that that deep trust that David has comes from all these times that he has flown away and fled to have peace and restful time with God. So today I pray that we would find a place to fly away and rest.